Hi, I am Taylor Swift. I'll be performing item S05.
starting. This is such a difficult age because it's clear that some people have been playing for a long time and others only started recently. But of course, I judged everybody by their own playing and not really comparing to others, because it's clear if somebody plays a simple piece and somebody plays a country dance, who has been playing for longer and has practiced a lot more. So here we go. So the first one was Taylor, who played Play Song. You already produce a good tone. I think you should try to play this piece a little bit faster so that it's more playful. Always understand the title of your piece and then you play accordingly. Intonation is already quite reliable, but keep working on it. The tempo was good and steady. You got a merit. Then we have the French piece, which I also will not, Chicouleur de Bachin, something like that. This piece was played with a good feeling for the atmosphere. Phrasing was good. Keep on working on the intonation and the tone production, and you have a good sense of style. You also got a merit. Then we had Old Joe Clark, Carlin Isabella Malan. This was a rhythmical performance. String crossings were well played. The exchange between Arco and Pitts was well controlled and quite swift. Also take care of the intonation. There were a few slips, but there was good energy in your playing. You also got a merit. Then we had Vivaldi Winter. You need to take a bit of care with the tempo. It says allegro non molto, which means not so fast. It felt a bit rushed all the way through. And you need to remember that, especially in these pieces that are character pieces, you need to give us a picture of what's happening. So we have ice and snow. And especially in the beginning, we need to hear the special effects. So you need to just slow down a bit and take time. It also felt a bit breathless. The phrasing had good musical drive, but at the same time, it had almost only drive, and there was no breathing anywhere. So just take care that you don't play too rushed. The intonation in the double stops were not always reliable. In general, the bow control was good. But try to, when you play something like this, try to use your musical imagination a bit more. And do remember that the fastest thing in Vivaldi's time was a horse. So we always need to see things in perspective. They didn't know what a rocket or an airplane was at that time. So in those times, what we today see as something fast didn't exist. So just always take that into consideration. You can't play like a rocket when it's supposed to be like a horse. So, yeah, I think you should just go back to this piece and explore it a little more and see what the music is trying to tell you. And then you'll enjoy it even more. Then we had Kabir with a concerto. Kabir, I remember you from before, and I wonder if you are still singing. Because the beginning was risoluto, but I think you need to try to keep those minimums a bit longer. To me, it felt that they were cut short. I know they have accents, but they also need to sing out a little bit more in the bow. You definitely paid a lot of attention to all the composer's indications, dynamics, accents, staccatos. You can still work a little bit on the tone production, especially on the E string. The rhythmical things like the triplets were very controlled and measured. The piece was ended in a virtuoso style. I think you need to check your placement of the bow on the string. It sometimes sounded a bit harsh. So just see what you can do to soften that, round it off a little bit more. But there was intense musical drive right towards the end. Oh, I didn't write here. Oh, you got honors. Sorry, just need to fill that in. Then we had Judas Maccabeus with Handri. This piece was singing and played in a steady tempo. Intonation was good. You can still work on your sound production a bit more, especially on the E string, but keep up the good work. You also got honors. And then we had Aurora with the country dance. This was an energetic and lively performance. Oppos were very good and well played. Articulation was precise and clear. All the phrases had good musical direction. And I think you played this with a good understanding of the character. And you got a diploma.